What it do, y'all? This is Courtney, and yeah, a bitch is back. I am back here today. We finna play a little game called Catch the Fuck Up. And we're gonna talk about Chasing Atlanta, Season 3, Episode 7. You'd think I had the name by the episode right now, huh? Chasing Miami, bitches. Yes, Chasing Miami. In this episode, what we're gonna talk about, did he really sleep with production? That was like my main thing I was wondering about from my last review of this motherfucking show. And all. And let's just say, Bone Carriers, lies. Lies. Lies are afoot. Shade is aplenty, as always with this show and with this cast, whom I love and all that, right? So, let's get motherfucking started. Okay. Oliver got the cooties. Oliver is sick, y'all. Now, man, he done invited the cast to go to Miami. And so, basically, to go to the T.S. Madison, the Queen Supreme Court. Because, she does that with my other favorite YouTube personality, Funky Dineva Ross. You heard me? And also, they're going to be in Miami. Now, we all know Oliver is from Miami. Quentin, which is Funky Dineva, is from Miami. And if I'm right, I think T.S. Madison is also from Miami. I know she's from Florida. But if I'm right, she is from Miami. So, he done set them out in a nice little house, a little chateau, and everything for them to, percolate there and all that stuff. So, while everybody's like getting on the plane or getting ready, making last minute things, making sure they got all the shit they need for Miami and all that stuff. Whereas you would think Oliver would be doing the same fucking shit. Oh no. My baby, Mr. Sunshine, he got the cooties, like I said earlier. He done got the motherfucking flip. So he feel like shit. And so one of his good friends from college, because he went to Morehouse, right? One of his college buddies and everything came to check on him and all that stuff. And you just think Oliver got this full plate of responsibility, full plate of things he need to do. He got to make sure that his dancers are there, the set good, all that shit. Then he still got that shit to do with that board game and all. Then, he had everything else. He also does work for Funky Dineva and Maddie and all that stuff. So his plate is full. So he really can't afford to get sick. But when you run yourself ragged and run yourself thin, and especially when it's dealing with a whole lot of responsibility, a whole lot of things you need to do and everything, because you yourself is your own brand, you heard me, and all that, you tend to forget about the main motherfucking engine in that machine that keeps you going. Yourself. So he got the motherfucking cooties and all that stuff. So he drank a hot toddy. He got to get his shit together, and he got to do all that shit, yeah. Alright. So, we start seeing videos of the girls making it to Miami. Jaylon, he there. She's there with her entourage and all that stuff. I love her sister. I forgot her sister's name. I love her. She a true southern motherfucker. You heard me? And all that stuff. She one of them chicks that keep that shit real and basically tell you shit that you don't want to know, but you need to hear. That type of chick. That's what you listen. Everybody need that type of bitch on their team. I wholeheartedly feel like she is like that. For me, just looking at her this real quick. We got the Shady Birds. Listen. After I watched this episode and this episode, I done came to the conclusion that, listen, J-Twan, boo-boo, Shade and must be ingrained in his fucking DNA. He can't help it. It's just like how a motherfucker breathe. And I decided, I think I done came to that conclusion, that's what it is. And all that stuff. But, you know, regardless of whatever, he seemed like he has a good heart. And, you know, the same thing with Miss Berlin, who is beautiful. I fucking love her. And all that stuff. You know, she's a little more toned down than apart. And all that stuff. Sometimes we were like, Berlin, real your point in, baby. Tell him, just take that shade just down, just a tad. Just a tad. You know, and everything. But, you know, she let him live and all that shit. So it is what it is. So they on their way, they out the airport, and you know, they on their way to Miami, but you know, quick to say, not Miami, Broward County, because you know, let they say, you know, Oliver can't afford Miami, but you know, y'all motherfuckers, y'all, Jesus Christ. I can't go and then I say, y'all ain't about shit, but you know, it is what it is. And so, you know, Kendra and Wayne, they on their way. And the first ones to make it to the chateau is Jaylon and his crew. Jaylon coming there in pretty Jaylon fashion, you know, straight up stunting and straight up talking shit from the door. And all that stuff. So when they get there, they say something is amiss. Now the place is nice. It's a nice looking house. And everything is clean. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So go through there now. She the only one there. They the first ones to make. Ain't nobody made it yet. So what they decided is they gonna, you know, act like this house theirs, get a little turn up, cook, get drunk, get high, do what the fuck. And so while they doing it, who gets there second? I think it's Kendra. Or do Kendra and We Were Born make it at the same time? Well, let's just say Kendra gets there. And no, Kendra and Wayne, the Pine, they show up. And so they there and all that stuff. You know what Kendra like, alcohol, stat, alcohol bitch, right now. And you know, they whatever, chilling and boo boo boo. And to me it seems like, you know, Jaylon is trying to put Kendra under her wing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's cute or whatever. And so, you know, they get there. We Were Born get there. You know, everybody say they pleasantries. And here comes Kendra. Kendra has to sit down with Berlin. And, you know, Kendra in her way, you know, she apologized for how she act. But, you know, like, she was like, well, when we first got there, didn't nobody really say nothing. They were looking crazy. They ain't even offer my motherfucking ass a drink. And Berlin was like, but, baby, they ain't offer nobody no drink and stuff like that. And, you know, here you go. You see Kendra, and then you see Berlin. Both beautiful trans women and shit like that. Kendra is rough. You know, Kendra's a hood bitch. You know, I respect hood bitches. I love hood bitches. You know what I'm saying? And Berlin is kind of like the more refined or whatever. But I'm quite sure that fine, you know, refined debonair, that refined demeanor will shift off quicker than a little bit. And all the full fucking niggatry will come out of her motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they talk. And then Jay Twan come there, and it's all about, you know, he got it out for Oliver. So they talking, and basically Jay Twan pulls up this tweet, and basically talking about, you know, it has to deal with Kendra. And, you know, Oliver, like, was in the tweet, like, you know, so-and-so Kendra, you know, she ain't talking boo-boo-boo and all that stuff. And, you know, Jay Twan, like, leave that girl alone. You know? So, that's that. And, you know, things settle down. You know, all three of them hug. And, you know, it's woosah. So we get everybody settled down. And here comes Oliver leaves a video message for the girls. And basically say, hi, how you doing? I'm still in Miami. And, you know, they like, how, bitch? Ain't you supposed to be here? You supposed to have beat us here. And so Oliver goes and basically tells them, that their rooms where they are, they designated room area. So basically, it's 3 bedrooms up in that house, right? And so each room goes to, basically one for him and his entourage, Oliver and whoever he got with him. Kendra, Wayne the Pine, Berlin, J Twan. Now, Oliver got a master room. Okay, bet. That is his joint. Well, that he written that joint, whatever. Berlin and J Twan, they got king queen side bed. Okay. Alright. But bruh. Now Oliver, when I saw this shit, I said, Oliver, you low down dirty, bruh. Why you do that? Why did you do that? Here's Kendra and Wayne the Pine's room. Tell me why they got a room with 2 twin beds, and I ain't even you know how they do them extra long twin beds. That's the motherfucking 5'4" twin bed. You want the short ass fucking twin bed. I'm like, nigga, good goddamn well. Kendra is tall as the fuck. She is Mississippi pine tree tall, nigga. And all that. And I know Kendra feel some kind of way. Hell, bitches, I was you and I was in that situation. I feel some kind of way too, bitch. Cause it seemed like with Kendra is the running dig girl. Like do some slick digs or whatever and everything, try to mess with my motherfucking girl Kendra. And so Kendra and Jaylon, Kendra like, I know the fuck not, bitch. Go in there and see. Oliver said that, where I gave him the twins and everything, kind of want y'all to be kind of uncomfortable, trying to share a bed. But all in all, you set it up for Berlin and J Twan to share a bed, or whatever. Child. So what Jaylon and Kim decided to do? They finna do some bad girl shit. They trashed the house. Y'all. Toilet paper. At least it was clean. All kind of towels run amok all through the house. Plastic flowers. I guess they was already there or whatever. I don't know where they got all these flowers from. Run amok all through the motherfucking house and everything. It looked like bedlam. It looked like somebody just had a little too much fun, bitch. Just a little too much fun, just a little bitch. So, Oliver makes it there with his best friend, Tatiana. She's real pretty with that blonde hair and them braids or whatever. So, Oliver get there. Oliver's skinning and grinning. He happy. He ready to do whatever. He happy. Gets there, child. A couple of them done woke up. Now, man, you peep this, right? So, it's the morning after. Berlin got the bed by herself. J Twan on the couch. Now, if J Twan was going to be on the motherfucking couch, right? J Twan, why you didn't tell Kendra? Hey, Kendra, baby girl, come on, get the other side of this bed. So Kendra can stretch out. She long. She is long-limbed. Child. So, Oliver get there and sees the fucking catastrophe. Oliver's in his feelings, which I totally understand. I totally get. And I know the whole thing, with the bed assignments and everything, it wasn't no intentional dramatic dig or whatever. It is what it is. And so he goes around and he goes to talk to J Twan. Here goes that whole debacle, bitch. The one from the last episode, like, you said I was fucking production. Who? And then I was like, did he really fuck Kayvon? And then Kayvon. Did he really do that? So Oliver comes out there. You know, Oliver always had this sunny disposition and all that stuff. Jay Twan, he in the water kicking his feet and shit like that. And then it just seemed like it all goes left. And Jay Twan is getting it in on Oliver. And which is funny. When he said, you know, basically, Jay Twan, like, you ain't shit, you ain't that bitch shit, you gonna motherfucker allow me talking about, I said, you know, talking about, I motherfucker slept with production. And Oliver said, I said, you say what? And I'm like, what? And, you know, Jay Twan steadily going off. And Oliver like, but girls, but baby girl, everybody know that, but what you say what? I'm like, Oliver, you know you making that boy more mad. You know you making that nigga more mad. So it basically said that Oliver was the bone curl, basically telling everybody that Jay Twan fucked Kevon, which we all know the executive producer of this show, and everything, to get on the show, to get favors, to get extra airtime, you know, screen time, things of that fucking nature. But, you know, Oliver was like, that was me, sis. And you know whose name we keep hearing? Gardini. Not Gardini. Child, bitch. But listen. So, Oliver is holding his composure. Oliver, you know, he's stepping back. It ain't the fact that he's stepping back because he a punk bitch. It ain't that. He ain't trying to escalate shit. Cause I have a... Listen. Alright. Oliver is them type of motherfuckers I feel. You know how the motherfuckers, they be either or. And you know how they be so happy, smiling, sunny, and all that shit. But once that motherfucking dial, that switch go, boop, all hellfire and brimstone and shit. That's what I think what Oliver is. Cause Oliver was stepping back, Oliver being calm. Now, Jay Twan kept going in and getting the Oliver personal space. Oliver was like, boo-boo, that wasn't me. Boo-boo, you know, back, give 50 feet. Or whatever. And so, it got to the point that, you know, everybody was in the house like, bruh, calm down. Jay Twan and everything. Berlin couldn't do nothing with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure Berlin know her friends. She know that she can't handle him. It's just best to let him, let that fuse die on his own and shit like that. So, it gets to the point that, you know, production do show up. And what came on now? I guess. I'm not for sure. I had to look at it again. And so, basically, this what Oliver said. Oliver said, Gardini, shit had to do with Gardini. He's like, Gardini's trying to bring us some shit, talk about the other girls on the show. Oliver like, no, I ain't here for that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Don't tell me nothing. And cut it like that. And that's what Oliver was saying. Oliver said every time they try to bring us shit about y'all or anybody else on here, I told cut that shit out. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And that's just Oliver basically saying, I'm trying to not to, you know, get my fingers tiny in that shit. And stuff like that, right? So, that's what Oliver was basically telling, you know, production. And production like, well, why, well, you know, woo. And it seemed like they were trying to incriminate Oliver. But Oliver like, listen, that wasn't me. And we keep hearing, God fucking Dina. You messing motherfucker. God goddamn Dina. And so, here's my thing where I had to look at Jay Twan all outside his head. So it got to the point that Oliver is standing on the arm of a goddamn couch. He above Jay Twan, talking to Jay Twan like, get the fuck back. I ain't got time for it. Cause listen, how it gonna be? They getting ready to bust through the house and fighting everything, licks being thrown, punches being thrown, and this motherfucker literally has to perform that night or tomorrow. You know, I know it's quick fixes or you know, keeping eyes from not swelling too much and everything, but still. And here's my thing, J-Twin. For real, bro, a taser. A taser. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna shock Oliver with a taser. For real, bro. You couldn't go knock if you buck. Last season, them motherfuckers was tearing up shit. Last season, them motherfuckers was goddamn snatching wigs, literally. It looked like a gang of motherfuckers in a whole ass mosh pit pile fight. And now one of them niggas put out a taser. And with simple motherfuckers, simple niggas would have thought if that was the fucking case, if you thought tasers would have been brung out, they would probably thought J-Long would have motherfucking brung the taser out. But no, J-Long was straight up boop, boop, boop. Snatch your wigs, bitch. Fight. And now season 3, we got tasers. I feel some kind of way. And it might be due to the fact that J-Twine don't see the point in motherfucking fucking up his face or getting bruises and everything. Especially when his whole brand is him. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, taser, nigga, for real? Taser. So you want to bring weapons up in this motherfucker? That's all like weapons for real, nigga? And here's the thing, like with tasers and shit. We don't know all of us health records. We don't know if he got a weak heart or anything or things of that nature. Asthma or whatever or anything. That motherfucker get oversight, he get tased, he have asthma attack. Motherfuckers looking crazy and all this stuff and everything. And that motherfucker be in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hell, it could probably still happen with him boxing. You know, laying hands and shit. But at least it'd be a even playing field. That's my thing. It's an even playing field. Now, I can see if it was like 2 motherfuckers on your ass, then yeah, you gonna do what you need to do if they jump you. But I'm quite sure Berlin wasn't gonna let that happen. But you know, the whole taser shit, I was like, So, production see like this shit ain't gonna get, listen, they gonna keep on keeping on. And so production steps in, and I guess basically in their best efforts to de-escalate the whole shit, our boys, J-Twine, all of us sitting by the pool, and they having a conversation. Ain't no raising voices and nothing like that. And they just basically, telling what all happened. And all of us like, that was me. Oliver giving his side of the story. J-Twine giving his side, how he felt about the whole situation and all that stuff. And they was able to have adult conversation. Thank you, Jesus. And my thing is this, I'm glad they weren't drunk. I'll be like, well, Oliver and Kendra, sober. They all need to be sober and all that stuff. Luckily, they wasn't. Jesus. Luckily, they wasn't drunk. And so they was able to, handle this like adults. You know what I'm saying? And so, woo-to-woo, woo-to-woo. And that's it, y'all. Yes, child. I'm back, y'all. Listen, I know I've been gone for a minute. But we gonna make it do what it do. Things been rough down this ways, y'all. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, leave comments down below. And I'm gonna holler at y'all heathens when you see me next.